Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very special episode of NINJAGOcast. Today, one of Ninjago's rarest stories is told in full, and we cannot wait to share it with you. Before we dig in, let's meet today's special cast. I am Sensei Wolf, and I will be voicing Nia, Misako, and Master Wu.
I'm LJ, and today my singular primary role is of Klaus.
I'm Meso, and my singular primary role will be of Kai, the Ninja of Fire.
I'm Sakota, and my primary voice will be the one of Zane.
I'm Tenebrae Invictus, and I'll be voicing Cole.
I'm Starbreaker, and I totally jumped the gun on that one. I'll be voicing Lloyd.
Well, Leo may as well go because we skipped me anyway.
Oh my goodness. I'm Leo and I'll be voicing Ronan.
And I'm Keaty and I'm the narrator. I guess I don't matter.
I'm sorry. That was the one time my dyslexia caught up to me in the last week.
That's okay. It's okay, Zach.
It's not okay.
Well,
We're gonna have a discussion after this.
I'm tired.
I look forward to it.
Yeah, so this is the biggest cast yet for NINJAGOcast, but we're not done yet. Our guest star today is none other than Marvellous Cast's own host, Jay and pizza lover alike, Jackson.
Hey guys, I'm Jackson, and I'm going to be voicing Jay.
Yo,
All right.
We're
Hello there.
Jackson. Jackson, we gotta
We've
get
got-
that in again.
Quite
Yeah,
a
we
fun
do.
and large cast today for
Son
such a
of Jake.
fun and large season or series. Today we're not going to be talking about, an animated season that's coming out. We're going to be talking about a popular book series that seems to have vanished off the face of the earth. It is a canon book series called the Dark Island Trilogy, and it appears on the monastery wall for March of the Oni, so it is counted as a canon season of Ninjago. So, we're not going to talk about it today. We're going to read it to you. We're all going to be voicing acting. We're going to have a fun old time, so we're going to tell you the story.
You had another try to get it right.
So,
It's alright.
thanks,
All right.
It is currently 85 degrees in my room.
Oh my
It's-
god. I'm so sorry.
Let's
we
go.
is it good, LJ? We all good to go?
Let me do something real quick.
I'm melting.
I'm looking at the stream. It looks like it's moving
Alright.
fine.
All right, yep, we're good to go. Finally.
We're all good to go. Wonderful.
And hang on, real quick, Keeney, if you need me to take over as narrator so you can indulge in some delicious meaty meats, then just let me know. All right.
Okay,
I-
we'll do.
I could also do that. Either way.
We've got.
We'll
we may
get
have
through the
multiple
first book at
narrators.
least, and then we'll see what time is looking like.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
Woo!
Well, everybody,
It is almost-
to introduce this lovely series, this takes place right after season 6 of Skybound. We'll call this season 6.25, since after this comes Day of the Departed and Hands of Time. But sit back and enjoy the Dark Island Trilogy, written by Greg Farsty and art by Paul Lee and the Caravan Studios.
It'll actually be good.
Oh, hush.
Time to start, then.
Let's start. Let's do it.
Book 1! Chapter 1! Dark Island. Days ago.
Going to the Dark Island was a mistake. Can't this boat move any faster?
We're going as fast as we can. The Endless Sea isn't exactly gentle on the sails. Remind me again how you got us into this mess?
It was only a couple of missing fishermen. I told Wu that I could investigate on my own. He needed to stay on Ninjago Island, but I insisted I not go alone. I could have never guessed what we would have discovered when we got to the Dark Island. We must warn Wu and the ninja, and quickly.
That's what I get for thinking with my wallet. Had I known how much trouble we were sailing into, I would have charged more, a lot more. Misako, we might have a problem. A big, scary problem from the looks of it.
I'll try to steer us to safety. Hold on.
I think it's too late. We're hit, and we have more incoming. They're going to board us.
Ronan, hold the ship. I must do something if we have any chance. Oh, Wu, forgive me for not telling you.
Wu's tea farm. Today. Something is not right in Ninjago. Master Wu senses it. He's been meditating, trying to find the source of darkness, but something clouds his perceptions. He meditates, trying to find the source of evil he senses at work here. He thinks of his past adversaries. There have been so many battles, but he has also had many victories, especially with his ninja, who are now his family and friends.
What?
Master, you must come quickly. Hurry!
How long has it been?
You have been in meditation for days. When I awoke this morning, I saw it, and I knew I had to summon you.
It? What is it that you saw?
Misako's boat. She left a week ago, and today her boat returned. Without her.
Oh, Misako, I should have never let you go.
The ship looks like it's been through a war and barely survived. This does not help Wu's feeling that something terrible has happened to one of his oldest friends.
Master Wu, are you okay?
I am not. There must be some clue here, and I will find it. Most interesting. But no sign of... Wait. Misako is an explorer and a historian, which has taught her of riddles and tricks. She had a boat ages ago. She used to leave messages beneath the compass. She would laugh that it was the best place to look for directions. As I thought, no matter the danger, Misako would find a way to send me a message. Dear Wu, I know you will find this letter. Our ship is under attack by pirates. I have little time, but I must warn you about the Dark Island. Please, whatever you do, stay away from this place. It is worse than you can imagine. I have always done as you asked, Misako, but not this time.
But what will you do?
What I have always done. I will try to help, but I will not do it alone.
Later, Wu and his ninja gather in Nia's secret samurai X cave, also known as the Batcave, to prepare for their new mission.
Dark Island will most certainly try to separate us. We must stay together once we arrive. We are strongest as a team. No worries. We can use the communicators I built for us before going to Master Chen's island.
Oh, great. I love those things.
You and your gadgets. What matters most is who strikes the fastest and the hardest.
As I recall, Nia's gadgets have saved your hides a time or two. Or 4 times. Or 6 times.
Guys, knock it off. This is serious.
My mother is missing. If you can't focus on the mission, then we'll go without you.
Take it easy, Lloyd. We all want to help find Misako. Anger and fear will cloud our judgment. Our enemies want us in such a fog.
I have completed my analysis of Misako's boat. The damage was indeed done by cannon fire.
Who uses cannons anymore? Weird. We better grab all the weapons and equipment you can carry. We can carry. Sorry, Cole. You don't have to help.
I am helping. I may be a ghost, but if I focus hard enough, I can still become solid.
Maybe it's more ghosts? Which would be dumb, because, you know, the whole sea is filled with water.
Ghosts don't fire cannons.
Alright, let's leave the ghost stories for Day of the Departed and track these creeps down. When are we leaving?
Ready the ship for departure. We sail as soon as I collect one very important piece of cargo.
Minutes later.
Can somebody give me a hand?
Mine are full.
You don't even know what pack light means, do you, Jay?
Why would Jay be required to pack a source of illumination?
A little assistance, if you please.
Wow, what's in this thing? Rocks?
Tea, I guess. But who brings this much tea on a rescue mission?
Everything is ready for departure.
Dark Island, here we come. Cast off the lines.
Aye, aye, Captain.
What do you think we'll find there, Master Wu?
I do not know, Lloyd, but there is an old saying. The question is not what you may find in the dark. The question is what may find you.
Hang on, Mom. I'm coming.
Later.
I wanted to share with you the note that Misako hid. It was a warning. Pirates attacked, but Misako hints there is something much worse waiting for us.
Pirates? Do you think it's Misfortune's Keep?
Shh! No one remembers about that except us!
Now what are you two whispering about?
Nothing at all.
Jay's right! Big zero, nothing to see here!
Right.
If I could have your attention, my ninja. I have no idea what role these pirates play in the events at Dark Island, but I intend to ask them myself, and soon.
Guys, we have a problem.
Was that there a minute ago?
No, it wasn't!
Wow, instant storm. Just add water.
Purple lightning? That storm can't be natural, and the hurricane winds are too big and too close. I can't steer away! We're being pulled in!
Hang on, everybody! We're gonna hit...
All words are lost in the howl of the wind, the crash of the rain, and the groan of the timbers of Destiny's bounty. Ship and crew are tossed about as if they were weightless. Suddenly, the mission is not just about finding lost friends or solving a mystery. It's about survival.
Get you this way, Nia. Where are the others?
I can't see anyone except Master Wu. He's still on the ship. I will not surrender. Getting to Dark Island is my destiny, and I will achieve it, Storm. So do your worst. Master, no!
The power of the storm grows even stronger, scattering the ninja throughout the skies, perhaps never to meet again. Sometime later.
Ugh. What hit me? One minute I was flying through the clouds, and the next, sand all around. Must be a beach. Or not. Kyle, buddy, you should have passed.
Book 1, Chapter 2,
wait,
Shipwrecked.
Oh,
that's
right. Okay, we're pausing. Pause. That was the first chapter, but the Dark Island Trilogy also has these wonderful things called Wu's Journal. So I'm going to be reading each of the 6 Wu's Journal after each chapter. So, without further ado, Wu's Journal 1. I'm not going to read it in Master Wu's voice because there's a lot of dialogue. So, I, Master Wu, take pen in hand in these dark hours before dawn. I do not know if anyone will ever read these words, but if you should be looking at these pages on some future date, they may serve as an explanation of what is to come, and a warning. It has been a long time since I put ink to scroll, but I now feel the need to record my thoughts about this journey. Perhaps these words can serve as some record of what will happen to the world in the coming days, be it good or be it bad. I have been plagued by a nightmare. In it, I see darkness overtaking the land. I fear this may be more than a dream. Could it be the essence of the Ninjago world crying out to me for help? I can remember my father having such dreams. He was the first Spinjitzu master, creator of this world, and loving parent to me and my brother Garmadon. He wanted this to be a place of peace, but evil appeared in the form of the Overlord. My father was tormented by visions of the war that was to come, but he did not shrink away from the fight. To honor my father, I took up the mantle of hero. I spent countless years fighting against madmen and would-be conquerors. When the burden began to be too much to shoulder alone, I formed a team of young ninja to aid me. Our victories have been many, and we have kept this world safe. But tonight I wonder, will our good fortune soon run out? Could even we stand against true darkness unleashed? I have much to meditate on. Day 1. Misako and I walked along the seashore today. The usually busy docks were quiet as Misako searched out a boat for rent. Though she loves archaeology and history a great deal, she's an adventurer first and foremost. As such, she has decided to investigate some strange happenings around Dark Island. Apparently, some fishermen have been reported missing. It is likely due to a growing storm off the coast, but Misako is sure it's something more. I asked her to wait for me until I have finished meditating on the great darkness I feel. But she pointed out that there will always be something for me to fight, and that life is too short. She is right on both points. Still, I asked her again to wait, and again she laughed. Misako insisted that it would only be a few days, and thus nothing she couldn't handle on her own. Finally, I insisted she at least take Ronan, to which she agreed. I wish I could have gone with her, but I am needed here, to meditate. Part of me was glad that she was elsewhere, but now the more I meditate, the more I'm concerned she's in harm's way. I can feel it in the wind and see it in the storm-tossed seas. There is something fundamentally wrong in our land. Light and dark are out of balance here. I do not know why, but I must find out. I wonder if I should summon my ninja now, but the wisdom in my soul says I must wait until I know more. If this is a threat that will make the Great Devourer look like an earthworm, I must be able to give my ninja the knowledge they need to win. I meditate and strive to put a face to our unknown enemy. I have no choice, though I dearly wish I did. Day 2. Thoughts of Misako keep intruding upon my meditations. Perhaps if I write about her, it may help matters. Ages ago, when I was a young man, Misako was the woman I cared for, but my brother Garmadon also had feelings for her. A manipulation by Master Chen led Misako to choose my brother, to my great regret. Years passed before we saw each other again. She had become a noted archaeologist and given birth to a son, Lloyd, my nephew. Never content to sit behind a desk, Misako had adventured all over the world in search of knowledge. It was only logical to invite her to be a part of my team. Emotion did not enter into it at all. Of course not. Today, Misako was a proud and devoted mother to Lloyd, a valuable aide to the ninja team, and more, the friend of my heart. She can sometimes achieve more with a single kind word than she can with hours of teaching, and she makes an excellent cup of tea. Day 5, morning. Misako will return today. She will set sail into the harbor, brimming with excitement over what she had discovered. She will run down the dock to me, eager to tell me what she had found out on her travels. I will listen to every word she says and fight the urge to embrace her, instead simply nodding and smiling as she finishes. Then we will discuss what to do next. That is what will happen when she returns today. At least, this is what I hope will happen. Along with the excitement of discovery, there will be steel in Misako's tone. She hates injustice of any kind. She had seen the damage that can be done by the darkness and corruption, and has vowed no innocent should suffer the way she has done. I truly believe there are no limits to her bravery. That is how I know she will return today, because there is nothing that can stop her when she is set upon a course. Evening. The sun is setting outside my window. It appears that I was wrong. It seems Misako will not return today. This worries me on many levels. I only let Misako go because I thought she would be safe elsewhere. But I am beginning to suspect I was wrong. Today I had the strangest vision. I was on the shore, walking and all alone. The seas and skies grew dark. Ultimate darkness erupted from the distant horizon and began to change the face of the world. Suddenly I was fighting alongside my father, the first Ninjutsu master. The darkness bit at us again and again, but we glowed with light, and we fought back the darkness even as it threatened to devour us. I cannot see what is coming at us, but I believe I know what I must do now. Day 6. I can take comfort in only one thing. Even though all my senses tell me that something terrible has happened, at least I did not allow Misako to go into danger alone. Ronan is an expert thief and an accomplished teller of tales, many of them not true. He claims that money, not honor, is at the center of his life, and it is true that I had to offer him money to get him to accompany Misako on her voyage. But I suspect there is nobility in him that Ronan tries to hide. I know little about his past. My ninja once encountered him in the village of Styx while we were attempting to secure the scroll of Airjitsu. He asked for an exorbitant amount for the scroll, and later lost it to Moro. For his own reasons, which he claimed were selfish ones, he allied with us against the Ghost Army and even saved Mia's life. While he is not a member of the ninja team, Ronan has become an ally. He can get his hands on information with the speed of a flying squirrel kick. He takes pride in the fact that he always works alone, but in his heart, I believe he needs friends. And so that is what Misako and I have tried to be. Day 8. Attached is the note that Misako wrote to Wu. With all my meditation on the wavering balance of dark and light, I did not see that Misako was going directly into the heart of danger. How could I have been so foolish? Today, Misako's boat drifted back into the harbor. It was badly damaged, and she and Ronan were missing. At first, I believed they had simply disappeared without a trace, but then I remembered this was Misako, who was nothing if not resourceful. She had time to write a note. Misako named her attackers pirates, so at least we have some small idea of what awaits us on Dark Island. Yes, I say us. I have summoned my ninja, and as I write, they prepare our ship Destiny's Bounty for our journey. We could not, and we cannot, pierce the mystery of Dark Island by sitting in this harbor. We must dare the storm. But Destiny's Bounty is a sturdy and strong ship. She has been through much, but I believe this journey will test her in new ways, as Dark Island will test all of us to the brink of our strength and our mental grit. I'm slowly coming to an understanding of what my role in the journey to Dark Island is. to end the evil of Dark Island. And I will do it, even if I must grind that cursed place to dust. Let the winds howl and the rains lash at my skin. Let 1,000 shadowy menaces crawl forth from the jungle. Nothing will stop me. I am my father's son, and I have his strength and spirit flowing through me. He guided me in my meditations to be prepared for the battle to come, and so I have my ninja packing a large tea crate. They think me a silly old man. What they do not know is that my tea crate does not hold tea. At times my world seems too small, and at others it seems too large and too vast. This will not be my first time to Dark Island, and I pray it will be the last. That is Woo's first journal.
Book 1, Chapter 2, Shipwrecked. For real this time. The first thing Master Wu hears is the sound of tropical birds. They are singing a song of warning.
I am in one piece, and my limbs all seem to be working. My day is already full of surprises. Ah, there you are, old friend, and somewhat the worse for wear. I believe...
Run!
Lloyd, you're okay. Have you seen the others? Also, why are we running?
Less talking, more running.
What did you do to upset them, my student?
All I did was take a banana from a tree. How was I supposed to know it belonged to them?
We are strangers in a strange land. Assume that everything is dangerous.
Oh, now you tell me.
Have you tried to apologize?
I don't think they're in the mood.
Lloyd?
Oh, is that-
Sorry. Hey, why is the ground all suddenly all squishy and soft? Whoa!
It seems Dark Island has quicksand.
Great. Either the gorillas or the sand are going to eat us. Which is worse?
It seems the gorillas know our fate is sealed. They are leaving. Lucky for us.
How is that lucky?
It is written that in quicksand is like life itself. Sometimes all one needs is a hand to hold. And some air jitsu.
Later.
Okay, so the bounty had a worse landing than I did. What do we do now?
How appealing is being stranded here for the rest of your life?
I'd rather eat Kai's cooking every night.
Then let's get to work.
Master Wu and Lloyd spend days repairing the ship. Trees are chopped into wood, tree sap is boiled into glue. In the end, they do what they can to get the ship back into the river.
It won't fly, but it will float. Well, that was Lloyd's line, wasn't it?
Well, I guess so. Either way, you can continue.
Okay. Then floating will have to be enough. There is a great evil on this island, perhaps greater than anything we have ever encountered. It must be rooted out and destroyed.
Which we'll do as soon as we find our friends, right?
No, we cannot afford the delay. Though it cuts me to the core of my being, I must leave them to save themselves. The choice is yours. You can leave in search of your mother and the others, or join me as we sail into the heart of this island, the heart of darkness.
All right. I'll go with you. I will trust you, Master Wu. For now.
The journey begins in silence, Wu worrying about what lies ahead and Lloyd wondering if the life he's chosen is all about life and death decisions. Their doubts grow, affected by the dark matter. The sinister substance in the soil, in the water, even in the air all around them. There is no escape from the darkness here. Along the edge of shadow, Jay finds himself on a beach, but not one that could be called a vacation destination.
Nia? Zane? Cole? Master Wu? Anybody? I'd even be happy to see Ronan right now. Look at all this junk. I should complain to the Dark Island Tourist Board. Wait a second. This isn't just junk. There are fresh tool marks. Somebody was building here.
Ah!
That sounds like Nia. I'm coming, Nia!
No need. I've got this. Back off!
You okay?
I'm fine. It just surprised me, that's all.
I have a feeling that's not the only surprise on this island. That hurricane was a little too convenient. Have you seen anyone else?
No, you're the first.
Communicator's dead. Is yours working?
Nia to Kai. Nia to Lloyd. Anybody, come in. Is anybody out there? Mine is dead too.
Or maybe there isn't anyone out there to contact. What if we're the only survivors?
Let's not go there. We have to stay positive. Besides, I like you, but I don't want to be stranded here with you for the rest of our lives. Grab a club.
What for? Even if our equipment doesn't work, we still have our powers. You soak them, I zap them.
Think about it. If something on this island can shut down our electronics, maybe it can shut off our powers too.
Hours go by as the two search the rocky coast of No Man's Bluff.
I suppose our friends could have been captured by pirates.
We will too if you don't keep your voice down.
If we see any pirates, I'll distract them and you run.
Why can't I distract them while you run?
Help! Help!
Someone's in trouble! Hurry!
Easy, matey. Struggling won't be a lick of help.
Help! Someone, please!
Toss him in the truck.
Hey, guys, wouldn't it be easier just to go to the fish market?
It's Ninacon's crew, but they don't remember us.
And who be you? Some boat's crew cast ashore here.
That's right. We love to fish, especially for sharks like you.
She's got courage, this one. Courage and wit and a sharp tongue.
I hate a sharp tongue.
Then you're really gonna hate this.
Splash!
Hawk!
Let's name today Fly Like a Pirate Day. and that's for making me clean the pirate's bathroom on Miss Fortune's Keep, even if you don't remember.
You guys need a bath, really. Have you ever met a bar of soap? Whoosh. I hope Nauticon isn't involved here. Last time we fought, he almost won.
Arr.
Arr.
Hey, remember last time we combined our powers? Want to try that again?
Sure, but let's do something different this time.
We make a pretty good pair, huh?
Yeah, we do.
Would you people keep it down? I'm trying to sleep in my cave. Oh, hey, Jay. Hi, Nia. Did you come to rescue me?
Ronan?
Why, you?
Where's Misaka, Ronan? Or did you sell her to the pirates to keep yourself safe?
Hey, when I sign up for a job, I do it, and I do it well.
Ronan behind?
Don't interrupt me. Let me explain what happened. Is that my line?
That's your line, yeah.
Can someone help me, please?
Ronan!
Yeah, look out!
Jay, you stop the pirates from escaping. I'll fight the Leviathan and save Ronan.
Wait, I'm not leaving you, Nia.
Come on, Ugly. Keep your eyes on me.
Or I better aim this right, or it's going to be fried and crispy Ronan.
Oh.
I hope there's a part 2 to this plan. Give a guy a little warning next time, would you?
I have to go help Nia. Find a place to hide.
Hide? You're in for a big surprise, Ninja.
Let's get out of here before that sea monster eats us for lunch.
Jay, why didn't you listen to me? Now the pirates are getting away.
I was just trying to help.
Who needs Ninja when you've got a Ronin?
Come on, Nia, pour it on. Drive it back into the sea.
We did it.
Of course we did.
Where did you get that suit?
Put together with odds and ends I found around here. Like it?
Well, it's no Samurai X suit, but it came in handy.
What are we waiting for? Let's get to your boat and get out of here before more pirates or sea monsters show up.
Oh, about that. Our ship is kind of gone.
Even if it were here, we're not going anywhere. Not without our team.
Look, your friends are gone. We need to focus on getting off this island. And fast. You think that Leviathan was scary? Then you definitely don't want to go into the jungle after the pirates. Trust me.
Trust you? Ha! That's to laugh? Weren't you supposed to be guarding Misako? Where's she now?
Back off, Sparky.
Both of you stop it. Ronan, what happened here?
Misako and I sailed here looking for some clues regarding some missing fishermen. We didn't find anything but mutated beasts. After Misako mapped the island, we decided to head home and get help. I thought we were safe, but I was wrong. Next thing you know, we had company, the kind that likes to take you for walks on the plank. You got me? They attacked, pirates boarded us, and there was a fight. I did my best, but it wasn't enough. A wave washed me overboard. I could barely swim, into the craziness of the huge storm. I was helpless as I watched the pirates' ship sail back to the island. By the time I made it back to the shore, the pirates were gone, and Misako with them. I looked for her after, but couldn't find her. The jungle has terrible creatures and monsters you wouldn't believe. Ever since, I've been staying under the cover on the beach and keeping out from off this rock.
That's it? But what's going on here? You must have learned something else.
Just that pirates attack any boat that comes near the cover of the storm. They kidnap the crews, then loot the ships. After that, they disappear into the jungle.
What for? What do they need a bunch of fishermen and cargo haulers for?
How should I know? You're the heroes. You figure it out.
Thanks for the help, Ronan. You can go back to your cave now.
I promised you to watch Misako. If I can help her, then I'm coming with you.
Good. 3 is better than 2. We can follow those tire tracks from the pirate's truck and find out where they're taking Misako and the fishermen. Maybe we'll even find the rest of our friends.
Let's hope we find them fast. Dark Island gives me a bad feeling, and I'd rather not stick around to find out why.
To be continued. Wu's journal number 2. Day 10. The world has at last stopped spinning long enough for me, Master Wu, to resume this journal. Let me begin by saying that I am bruised and sore, but physically intact. As for my mental faculties, well, I awoke to find myself lying on the jungle floor on Dark Island, with a damaged ship and no obvious way to escape from this place. You could say I'm living a nightmare, but you would be wrong. Destiny's Bounty is too badly damaged to fly, that is true. But I was fortunate to discover that the crash has deposited Lloyd not far from me. After a small adventure of our own, he and I were able to assess the ship. It is damaged, but not destroyed. Together, he and I may be able to fix it. Though I am worried about Misako, Ronan, and the rest of my ninja. I know that all are capable of taking care of themselves. No, I am where I'm meant to be. The imbalance between light and dark, the sense of something fundamentally wrong with the universe, continues to grow. Its source is this island, and it could only be combated here. The storm that brought down Destiny's Bounty was not natural. The dark and tainted seas around this island can be found nowhere else in the world. They are all the product of corrupting force that lives on this island, the substance called dark matter. Dark matter can be mistaken for mud, but in truth, it is pure concentrated evil with a dangerous influence. Even now, I can feel tendrils of force reaching into my brain, trying to extinguish the light and turn me towards the darkness. It is writing this journal that will help me remain true to who I am. It is remembering my friends in this way that will keep me from betraying their faith in me. Day 13. Destiny's Bounty has seen better days. For the last few days, Lloyd and I worked tirelessly to repair the ship. We made glue from tree sap and cocoons of spiked slugs, boiling it over a campfire. We sewed the sails using air jitsu and a needle and a thread, the thread being vines found in the surrounding jungle. We gathered wood, sometimes making it with endless karate chops to the local trees. It was good work to keep our bodies and minds busy. The island is a dark place, and it tries to get in when you are at its weakest. I am only sorry we could not have worked longer, but the clock is ticking. In the end, the Bounty will not lift into the air, not 1 inch, not without extensive repairs we have neither the time nor materials for. But we work together and have rendered the ship seaworthy again. She will not fly, but she will float. Naturally, Lloyd wants to search for Misako right away, but I know that we must head up to the river, toward the Temple of Light. If the balance is threatened by events on this island, the temple will be the focal point of the struggle. Whatever must be done by us must be done there. Even with all my training and discipline, I find it increasingly hard to ward off the darkness that tries to encroach upon my mind. Perhaps it is asking too much of any mortal mind to resist the power of dark matter for long. My students and I have come across it before, but but has never been this strong. Perhaps the villain behind this plot is bringing it closer to the surface? But how? It doesn't matter. I must resist for the sake of my spirit and those who depend on me. Evening. This entire island must be made of dark matter, for no matter how far we sail up the river, I find my mind wandering to dark places more and more. But I will fight these shadowy urges. Perhaps if I focus upon my allies in this fight, it will strengthen my resolve to go on. After so many years fighting alone, I now have ninja who have used my teachings to do great good for this world. My pride in them knows no bounds. I will begin with Lloyd, my nephew, perhaps the son that could have been mine. When I first met him, he was a child, trying in vain to become a villain like his father. But he could not deny his true nature and the love and light that is his mother, Misako, had given to him. He became an ally of the ninja and, when the time came, embraced his destiny as the Green Ninja. Even when the power of the Golden Dragon was his, he did not shy away from it, but used it to save our world. Lloyd is easily the most powerful of the ninja and a leader on the team, yet he still defers to the others when he knows their expertise in a matter may surpass his. Even when circumstances put him in opposition to his father, Garmadon, his loyalty to the team never wavered. And now, with Misako missing somewhere on this cursed island, I can feel his overwhelming need to find her. I fear that, in his youth, and blinded by worry for Misako, he may prove vulnerable to the dark matter on this island. If he should turn evil, we would all be in terrible danger. Day 14. Here the nights are freezing, and the days sweltering and hot. This place takes every advantage to weaken its inhabitants physically, while the dark matter siphons their spirits and minds. I am thankful that Lloyd and I have each other, though I do wish the others were here as well. I will focus on my allies to keep my mind. Nia. She has already known the touch of dark matter. It was not so long ago that exposure to only a small amount of it corrupted her temporarily. If she carries that memory in the back of her mind on this quest, then that is where it shall remain. I have known few people as strong-willed and as disciplined as she. At first, her association with the team grew out of her kinship with Kai, our fire ninja. Or so my ninja thought, but I knew better. She showed a remarkable instinct for working with machinery and a desired part of the team, but I pretended that she was not ready. She needed more time to grow on her own, to help her reach her true potential. I always knew one day she would be one of the ninja. Wanting more than her lot and unwilling to wait any longer, Nia constructed a samurai mech on her own. Her identity concealed, she aided the ninja against the Serpentine as a mysterious masked samurai. When I discovered the samurai's identity, her actions made me proud. Finally, I believed she was ready. I offered to train her as a ninja, but she had grown alike to her Samurai X identity and did not want to relinquish it. She would not be defined by the boys' club. In time, she discovered what I already knew. She had elemental abilities of her own. Misako, Ronan, and I worked together to train her, and now she is the water ninja. She has adjusted to her new powers remarkably well and has carved a niche of her own with the team. She's not just Kai's sister, Jay's girlfriend, or even Samurai X anymore. She is as brave and capable as a warrior as anyone could hope for. Evening. Night draws near, and the darkness seeks to corrupt me through the growing shadows. But I will remain true to myself and think of my ninja. Earlier today, I spoke fondly of Nia. It is hard to think of Nia without thinking of Jay. My lightning ninja have been enchanted by Nia from the day they first met. As inventive as he, it seemed he would never be able to devise a way to get her attention. But it appears that the two have finally arrived at a mutual agreement that they are more than just friends. Jay is the most powerful of all the ninja, or the most serious-minded. Oh, did I say not? Sorry. Jay is not the most powerful of all the ninja, or most serious-minded, but I shudder to think where the team would be without him. He was raised by two loving foster parents in a scrapyard, a paradise for a boy who loved to tinker from a young age. The idea that something could not be invented or could not be built never occurred to Jay. Every obstacle was just a challenge to be overcome. He embraced the adventure of being a ninja and fighting evil. No matter how dark the situation, he always had a joke on his lips or a gadget he could create to save the day. He seemed to understand that fear and tension were just as insidious as an enemy as a pirate or a stone warrior could be. Of all the ninja, he may be the most resourceful and the one you most want by your side in a crisis, though he is too modest to agree with that. Day 15. I suspect the dark matter is in more than just the soil. It is in the water, perhaps even in the air. It poisons the body, the mind, and the spirit. But I know I am stronger than these evil summons. Though we have only been here a week, it seems more like an eternity. While every fiber of my instincts beckons me to take my friends and run, I must stay true to my journey, my destiny. That which began with my father and must continue with me. My path has always been to uphold my father's legacy and protect the world of Ninjago from evil. Many people would think me destined for one great battle, but as darkness makes many shapes, so must the light. Once I gathered 4 ninja to save the golden weapons from Garmadon when he was evil. Then I trained my ninja to protect the Chosen One. But even after defeating the Great Devourer, we were not done. We helped in the destruction of the Overlord who possessed my brother's body and became even more powerful. Still, we overcame the worst evil had to offer. In all those battles, my role changed each time. Teacher, warrior, brother, uncle. But I have not yet been the direct hero to defeat the villain. Not until now did I truly sense that the battle is up to me and me alone. Destiny surprises me with that. Surely Lloyd or the other ninja are better suited to snuff out the evil on Dark Island, but in my meditations I have discovered it is not their time. This battle, this is mine. This is my destiny.
Book 2, Chapter 3, Volcanic Fury. The River of Darkness follows a twisting path through dense, humid jungle. Today, so do Lloyd and Master Wu on board Destiny's Bounty. They are in search of their missing friends, as well as the answers to too many mysteries to count.
Most interesting. It seems that something on this island has affected the size of common insects. I wonder what other changes have resulted from this strange environment.
This is just a guess, but it's made the bugs awfully mad. Good thing I brought my fly-swatting elemental energy.
Lloyd, wait! We could have dealt with it. We could have dealt with the threat in a more peaceful manner. They were, after all, innocent creatures.
They were pests, just like the Serpentine were, and the Stone Warriors, and the Ninjroids. And the Green Ninja squashes pests. Do you have a problem with that?
That is not the Lloyd I know. Even concern for his missing mother would not cause him to behave with such anger. I fear that the dark matter of this island is affecting him. I must admit, I am starting to feel it too. It is vital we complete this mission, and quickly, before this island destroys us. Or we destroy each other.
The days pass slowly, too slowly for some.
This river goes on forever. We'll never find my mother this way. She's lost in the jungle somewhere. So are our friends. That's where we should be searching.
You must have patience, Lloyd. Do you not remember the problem of the butterfly? As part of your training, you had to remain completely still until a butterfly would feel safe to land upon you. That same patience and strength are needed now.
I don't have time for butterflies. I'm here to find my mom, and that's all.
Lloyd, stop! You are not yourself, Lloyd. Your reasoning is clouded by the island's dark matter. We must work together to survive this place.
Sorry, Master. You're on your own. Once I find my mother, I'll come back to you. But right now, I can't afford to waste any more time.
Nor can I. This island is more dangerous than even I imagined.
Meanwhile, high in the mountains of the Dark Island.
I am awake. I'm functioning. Status, minor damage only.
It's about time. I was starting to worry you were, broken. You almost missed the snowstorm.
Snow? This is not snow. This is volcanic ash. It is probably best to be prepared for anything. We do not know what secrets this place.
Squawk!
Hey, that is mine.
Squawk, squawk!
Perhaps I should not have held on.
Well, that's one secret discovered. The birds here are big and scary.
Look at this place. Have you ever seen anything like it?
I'm sort of wishing I wasn't seeing it now. This place is like a nightmare come true.
We are getting close to land. We should prepare to jump.
I'd rather not. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I may be a ghost, but I still feel pain, and that did not feel good at all. Like, at all. Sorry.
Shh. My audio sensors are picking up something.
Zane strains to hear among the rumbling of the caves of Digger's Dip.
I didn't hear anything.
I can hear things you can't. That's how I always know when you're planning a surprise party.
Speaking of which, there's a party down below that we should probably crash.
Cole, I don't think that's a party. There is no cake. Pirates? They must be on our... they must be the ones Master Wu spoke of, and Misako is among them. We must rescue her.
Oh no, look.
It is dark matter. The pirates are forcing the prisoners to mine a substance of pure evil. Garmadon once used this substance to power his ultimate weapon, the Garmatron.
And a little bit of the stuff turned Nia evil for a while.
Even I, a ninjoid, can feel its effect. Cole, we must save these people and stop this mining operation.
That won't be easy. There are a lot of pirates and just the two of us.
Actually, the fight has already begun. Lloyd is down there.
So much for the element of surprise. Let's get down there and help him.
Is that all you have, sea rats? How unworthy you are!
Hey, buddy, where you been? And what's with the eye color change?
Leave me alone. I don't need your help. That's the last of these wretches.
Lloyd, stop for a minute. The dark matter. It's affecting you.
Wu said the same thing. I'm sorry. It's hard to fight these dark feelings, especially when I'm so close to these mines. I'll hold it together.
Good. Let us go save your mom. She's just inside.
Mom! Hurry, we've come to help you escape.
Escape? Why would I want to escape, foolish child? The dark is here. I want to stay close to the dark forever.
What are you saying? What's happened to you?
Nothing compared to what is going to happen to you. Guards! Guards! We have intruders.
Mom, no!
Uh-oh, this isn't good.
About time we had some fun on this job.
Back off!
Cute light show. What else have you got?
Cram! Not much, just this. Wham!
That's really good, but I'm better.
But nobody breaks out of Spinjitzu.
Then call me nobody. Wouldn't be the first time.
Why don't I just call you later? Like, next year?
Lloyd, are you all right?
Mom, you're okay. You sound like yourself again.
It was awful. The dark matter steals your mind, your spirit, but your elemental energy must have set me free. Thank you, son.
I hate to break up the family reunion, but I think we'd better get going before more pirates show up.
I won't leave until we rescue the other prisoners.
Let's split up. You two go find us some transportation, and we'll free the prisoners.
Be careful.
Always.
Hurry, Zane. The sooner we get out of here, the...
Crash.
Hey, Zane, look what I found. A pirate monkey. I've always wanted one. I don't understand what he's saying. Something about clown lessons?
Fortunately, I speak robot primate. He is a mechanic. He designed powerful vehicles that run on dark matter, and he is willing to take us to the pirates if we promise not to hurt him.
Monkey mechanic? Sounds like Jay. Are we sure we can trust this, whatever he is?
Not knowing the present condition of the Destiny's bounty, we have no other choice. We need vehicles to find our friends and get off this island. These will work perfectly.
Love the shape, hate the colors.
We are not alone. I hear someone is coming out of the jungle.
You hear us? You crazy Nindroid!
It's so good to see all of you.
Did you find Misako?
She should be right behind us, along with Lloyd.
But I am more interested in what is in front of us. We have no time to waste. Everyone, get in.
No thanks. I've got my own sweet ride.
Hey, what's going on here? I just sat down and this thing started crackling like one of my lightning bolts.
Fascinating.
What just happened?
I think our power cleansed the vehicles of whatever the dark matter did to them. They're all ours now.
Then what are we waiting for?
This is the last of the prisoners. Let's find our friends and Master Wu. I owe him an apology.
That will have to wait, my son. There is still much to do.
And we'll be the ones doing it. At 'em, pirates!
Get back, Mom!
No, I will help you protect the fishermen.
Ha! Got you now, ninja!
You might have me, but can you hold me?
Yee!
Help!
The boy may have a bite, but you're just a little fish ready for the hook.
Do not mistake age for frailty, or wisdom for weakness, pirate.
Yeah, what she said.
Surprise! We came looking for Lloyd, and guess what we found? Mean old pirates!
Jokes later, Jay. We must save the fishermen.
Time to earn our paychecks. Cut them off. Do not let them escape.
Belay the attack, men. We have all the dark matter the Master needs for his plans. Retreat to the vehicles and make for the Temple of Light. Enjoy your little victory, dogs. It'll be your last.
You saved us! How can we repay you?
You are not safe yet. Not as long as you remain on this island.
Oh, there we go. My bad. We know where there are some boats that are still undamaged. We can make our way home. Thank you for saving us.
Hey, I'm all for group hugs, but my brother and Master Wu are still missing. Can we do something about that?
The only logical course is to follow the pirates. They must be stopped, and they may lead us to our friends in the process. We must go to the Temple of Light.
What are we waiting for? Let's go sink some pirates.
Wu's Journal number 3, Day 16. It is wisely said that a fish is only as pure as the water in which it swims. Never have I, Master Wu, been as convinced of that truth as I have since arrived on Dark Island. Everyone has, at some point, visited a place that gave them a bad feeling. Even my ninja had to fight down the urge to turn and run when entering serpentine tombs and other sites where evil has thrived. But Dark Island goes beyond that. It is not a land that has become corrupt. It is corruption itself. So many years lost in the shadows have banished the sunlight from this place. I am not speaking of a mere feeling in the bones. This is a taint you can see. Already, Lloyd and I have seen insects grown to monstrous size and filled with savagery. The marine creatures that infest this river are similarly affected. In some ways, it is a blessing that the waters hide them from view. And yet, sometimes the things you cannot see are worse than those you can. Even the plant life has been changed. Trees and shrubs are blackened and twisted, as if scorched by fire. Rot has taken a hold of everything here, as if nature itself rebels against the essence of this island. And the flowers? Well, the flowers smell like Kai's cooking. I will leave it at that. Day 17. I find it helps to focus on my ninja as I journey down this river of darkness. It reminds me of why I am here and what I am fighting for. Though it will take a great deal more than strength to win this battle, I cannot help but think of the strongest ninja on my team. I first met Cole when he was climbing the highest mountain on Ninjago Island. I knew right away that this was a youth who would never stop looking for new challenges. He was physically powerful and smart, but lacked purpose. I offered that to him as a member of my team. Cole's father is a well-known song and dance man and wanted Cole to become one too. But the young man found that he could not follow someone else's path. He had to make his own. As a ninja of Earth, he has made a name for himself as a hero. He has been a rock to his friends, could lean on in a crisis. Where some others might like to do things in a very eye-catching ways, Cole has always been focused on the ultimate goal, a successful mission. When he first joined the team, Cole had to overcome his fear of dragons. These days, he faces a more personal challenge. During one of our recent adventures, Cole was transformed into a ghost and still exists only in a phantom state. At present, I know of no way to change him back, and so he must adventure with his teammates, all the while knowing he is now different from them in many ways. I can only hope that if the burden of being a ghost becomes too much for him, he will turn to me for help. Day 18. Lloyd is gone. His bitter words still ring in my ears. Convinced I was not doing enough to rescue Misako, Lloyd abandoned me and ran off into the jungle in search of his mother. His lack of gratitude astounds me. Why, were it not for me, would he have not had the opportunity to become the Green Ninja? Or would he still be a bratty child stealing candy from unsuspecting villagers? If he were here now, I would tell him, no, this is not me. These are not my words. And those words are not what is in my heart. It is Dark Island. It is malice. That anger does not come from from my own spirit, from the darkness of this cursed island. It affected both Lloyd and me as we traveled through the Jinkikai jungle down the river of darkness, deeper and deeper into this black heart of this place. It has magnified our fears, doubts, and anger past the point where they could be contained. We yelled at each other and hurt each other, and now he's lost to me. Why? There's an old saying that misery fears only one thing, being alone. In the same way, this island cannot be content with its darkness and corruption. It has to corrupt everyone who sets foot here. It needs companions in darkness, and will create them if necessary. I cannot help but feel worry and fear over what has happened to Lloyd, and perhaps my ninja as well, and to me. The green ninja is driven by rage now, his great power unchecked as he plunges into the unknown. I understand his feelings. Every part of me yearns to go after him and find Misako. I would leave the ship behind without me, or without a second thought, forget everything else to be sure that she is safe, if it were not for my destiny. But I must follow the path laid out ahead for me, or the entire world will suffer. Misako's disappearance is a symptom of what is wrong on Dark Island, and I must seek out and destroy the disease. Day 18, night. How, I wonder, can a person be sure they have not gone insane? It is something I find myself pondering more and more today as I feel my sanity slipping away beneath the relentless onslaught of Dark Island and its infectious dark matter. Who can say that anything we see each day is real? Who can say we do not live each in our own private world, disconnected from reality? Is there even such a thing as reality, or is it all like one of Jay's bad jokes? That reminds me, I must tell Jay to stop doing the laundry. His power causes all the clothes to cling to one another, and everyone keeps losing socks as a result. There, you see, alone on a ship sailing into danger, and I'm worrying about laundry. That would seem to be clear evidence that my sanity is not what it once was. Yes, as clear as the windows of my tea shop, if only Nia would remember to clean them. How did I wind up with a ninja team who cannot remember to do the most basic chores? I am tempted to abandon them and recruit new ninja if I ever get away from this place. It is happening again. The malice of this place is affecting me. I will never trade my ninja. I just reread the last few paragraphs. I am going mad. Unfortunately, that is not a trip I can afford to take right now. I must meditate. I have lost much since coming to this island, but I dare not lose myself. So I think about my mission, and I think about my friends. I remember all those who depend on me, both on this island and at home. I look deep inside, weaving together the threads of my history, remembering who I am and why I am that man. And as I find the strength to break the hold of this island has on me. Day 19. Today I meditated. Despite the heat in this infernal jungle, I calmed my body and my mind. I tried to make peace with my current situation and imagined that all was well. I felt as if a weight had slipped off my shoulders. For the first time in days, I felt true hope. I wondered if this was another illusion created by the island. Perhaps this feeling was just some cruel joke, a false hope to lead me astray. But after a few moments, I realized I had nothing to fear. Hope is good, especially in dark times. I imagined that Lloyd found Misako, and that mother and son were reunited. Even the power of Dark Island had not been able to keep them apart. In unity, there would be strength. Lloyd would fight to his last breath to protect Misako, and she would do the same for him. No matter what lurks in the shadows of this island, it is no match for the love and their bravery of my friends. Was this true? I don't know. But hope is all I have. So I expanded that hope to all of the ninja. Even through the fog of corruption that shrouds this place, I imagine that my friends have begun to find one another. Little by little, the team was reuniting. Each is formidable in his or her own way, but together they are a force no enemy can stand against. True or not, I must believe it. There will be challenges ahead, but I believe my ninja can meet them. We will find the source of this troubling events on this island, and we will do all that is in our power to bring the threat to an end. Perhaps we will fail, but perhaps not. We must fight. Where there is will, there is hope, and hope is my anchor.
Book 2, Chapter 4, The Long River. Master Wu sails alone on the River of Darkness, surrounded by the Jinkikai jungle. Both are tainted by the island's evil. It has been almost 2 days since the Lloyd abandoned ship. Wu continues his search, although he is uncertain what he is looking for. The Master spent centuries on his own fighting evil before recruiting the ninja team. His eyes have seen many strange things. bite. Before this day is over, he will see the strangest yet.
Ouch.
A monster appears across from Wu, one which wears his own face. Like a fine sword, Wu has been tempered by experience and hardened against fear. But how does one fight one's own self?
Who or what are you?
I am you, of course, silly old man, here to advise you about your destiny, if you're ready to hear what I have to say.
My senses are playing tricks on me.
Are you certain? You of all people must know that anything is possible.
Who are you? How did you get on my ship?
I am here because you have summoned me. Take my hand, master.
I think not. I summoned no one. Tell the truth if you can.
I am not the deceiver here. It is you who lies, to himself and others, time after time. I am here to bring clarity and understanding. That is all. How often have you known of danger approaching and failed to warn your ninja? Did you tell them the truth of what their lives would be like on the day you recruited them? You wanted others to fight your battles for you, and more, to honor you, and believe in your every word. Your ninja team is not a gift to the world, Wu, but a gift to yourself. You are so like your father, willing to sacrifice others before himself.
Are you done? You know nothing of me or of my father. I am truly not in the mood for villain speeches today.
I am not the villain here, but perhaps you are too ill to listen.
Ill? I am not sick. Begone, whatever you are. I have a destiny to meet.
Your destiny is over. Look around, Wu. You are on a journey without an ending. Darkness has claimed this river, just like it claims everything else on this island. Just as it will claim you.
Like it did you.
Oh, I am not of this island, Wu. I came here with you.
I said, begone!
You are on a fool's errand, Wu. But that is only right, because you are a fool. This time, your ninja won't be able to help you. If you want to face the darkness, you'll have to do it on your own. Especially since they've been corrupted by this island, and you will never see them again.
I don't believe you.
You do. Deep down, you know what I say is true. Kawam!
About me, facing the darkness alone? Perhaps. But my faith in the ninja remains true and strong. I reject you, and this place. You will not win. None of this can be real. Of course, if I am wrong, I am doomed. But what is life without a little risk?
You cannot hide from me. I am your doubts and fears, and I will haunt your every step.
Then I banish doubt and I banish fear, creature, and by facing them head on...
No! I will devour you!
I banish you.
As the shadows fade, Wu lies motionless, allowing his body and mind to heal. He is not sure if hours go by, or days. But when he wakes, he finds Destiny's bounty undamaged, as if there was never any battle, except in Wu's mind. He is glad to see that his special crate is undamaged. After all, it is the key to his destiny.
The bite of that insect, combined with the evil influence of this island, created powerful visions. My students may not have understood, but my tea is good for more than quenching thirst. Perhaps my shadow was right. Perhaps putting young people in harm's way is not an act of selfishness, not honor. And yet, And yet they chose this life, and they have saved the world over and over again. No matter why the seed was planted, the tree has grown tall and strong. I cannot dwell in the past, and if I do not master today, there will be no future. I believe I have found what I sought. My destiny is close. The fate of the world may rest inside that cave.
Elsewhere on Dark Island.
We're catching up to the pirates. It won't be long now.
I am worried about Wu and Kai. It has been too long without any word.
Master Wu is sailing up the Dark River on the Destiny's Bounty. As for Kai, I don't know.
I know the river. It leads to the Temple of Light. On our current route, that's where we're headed to. Surely it will be a target for the pirates and whomever is leading them.
I'm the least affected by this weird place. Probably because I'm a ghost. I can go find Master Wu.
Our primate friend says the Ultra Stealth Raider can split up into multiple vehicles. I would advise Cole take one and inform Master Wu that we will meet him at the temple.
Do it. And Cole, find him.
See you at the Temple of Light. But I can't promise there will be any pirates left by the time you get there.
No fair, Cole. Leave us some.
Why would you want Cole to spare our enemies simply so that we should have to deal with them later?
Zane, he just means... Oh, never mind.
Back at the cave.
There is great evil here. I can feel it. What I sensed during my meditations was the truth. The universe is out of balance. And the source of that imbalance waits within this cave, closer than ever. At last, an enemy who has substance. Battling this island's phantoms and puppets have grown tiresome.
Honestly, when I began mining the dark matter, I had no idea it would affect every living thing on this island so much. Spirits are strong, but bodies are weak.
I am many things, Dark One, but never weak. And now, I bring you out into the light.
Into the light? Soon there will be no more light on this island. All because of me. Now I'm second in command to no one, not even Chen.
Klaus?
I suspected your ninja would show up, old man. Not you, the son of the first Spinjitzu master. Nevertheless, I will be honored to destroy you.
Ooh, but the Cursed Realm was destroyed. How did you manage to escape?
You're not the only one with tricks up his sleeve, old man. When your old student Morrow opened the Cursed Realm as part of his own plot, I used the opportunity to escape from the preeminent cell I shared with Chen. Zap.
I always hated magic. My brother defeated you once, now I'll finish the job.
No. My plans are well underway on this island. Soon, it will be too late to stop me.
I have heard this speech so often I can finish it for you. No one can defeat me! I will rule the world!
Mock me, Wu, if that provides you with false courage. But this game is over, and you never even knew the stakes for which you played. When I first escaped, I sought out the legendary Teapot of Tehran, and the Jin Nodicon, said to be trapped inside it. But it was nowhere to be found. Unwilling to abandon my destiny, I came here to the Dark Island. I used my magic to open a portal to other realms and retrieve Nodicon's pirate crew. They were grateful to be rescued, but not grateful enough. They wanted to go their own way, never to answer to anyone else again. I convinced them it would be in their best interests to listen to me.
And now you plunder fishing boats and kidnap their crews. You are not a master villain.
but a coward who hurts the innocent.
Don't interrupt me! Eons ago, your father split the land in two, one half light, one half dark. On this island, he erected a temple of light. That temple is the sole source of light on this island. Do you understand what this means, Wu? If the temple were to fall to darkness, then all the land, both halves, will belong to the dark. They will merge to become a single dark whole, and I will be the master of it all.
Klaus, you must stop this at once. Your lust for power will destroy the world, perhaps even all the realms. You are not like Chen or others. You are smarter than this. You can use your powers for good. You don't have to do this.
You're right. I am nothing like Chen. I have access to an island full of dark matter, and my slaves have been mining it, and my pirate crew have been shipping it to the temple. The temple has its own defenses against the influence of dark matter, of course, but bring enough of it close to the structure, and those defenses will fall. Given enough dark matter, it will become a temple of darkness. My temple. Where so many others have failed, I will succeed. As for the ninja, they will become my servants, if they are fortunate. If they are not, well, it will be on your head and not mine. Finally, the world will be mine.
Are you done talking? Good. Now that you have finished, I believe it is my turn.
What? How did you?
I tried to reason with you, but you didn't listen. I guess we'll have to do this old school, as my ninja might say. We will fight, and I will defeat you.
You still seem to think you matter, Wu. You don't. Not anymore. It is my world now, and you will have no place in it. The Dark Island makes my magic even more powerful. Flying this old ship with a spell is nothing compared to what comes next. Farewell until we meet again.
Seconds later, Cole finds Wu.
Master, I found you. Everyone but Kai has been found in his safe. The others are following a band of pirates to the
Temple of Light, yes, I know. Then they are headed into great danger. I must stay with the Destiny's Bounty, for it holds the key to this war. I will sail to the Temple of Light. It is up to the rest of you to slow the pirates down and buy me time.
What about Kai? No one knows where he is.
Then that is your mission, Cole. We will need the strength of our entire team. Now go! The end of everything is coming, and it is up to me to stop it.
Wu's Journal Number 4. Day 20. Perhaps in this time of turmoil it would be best to focus on the titanium ninja who is always an island of calm amid troubled waters. Since the day I met him sitting at the bottom of an icy lake in effort to test his endurance, Zane has proven to be a constantly surprising member of the team. Zane started out feeling like a bit of an outsider with the team, and was not sure why. He did not understand Jay's jokes or Kai's fiery temper. It was only later that it became clear that Zane was not human. He was an android, the first of his kind, whose memory has been turned off by his creator. But the titanium ninja has grown far beyond his origins. He has formed bonds of friendship and loyalty with his teammates and others. He has gone on fighting even when logic said there was no way to win. Most important, he was willing to sacrifice his own existence to save the world. Those are not the actions of a heartless collection of mechanical parts. Yes, Zane is stronger, faster, and more durable than a human. And yes, there are still things about how people interact that he may never understand. But if you measure humanity by a fighting spirit that never quits, no matter the odds, Zane may well be the most human of anyone I know. I have hopes his artificial nature may help protect him from the worst effects of Dark Island. If I am correct, he may be our secret weapon in the battle to come. Day 22. I have survived to see another day, if only barely. But it was a near thing and shows again that I cannot relax my guard for one moment while I am on this terrible island. All because of a single insect sting. Minutes after the bite, I began to have a vision, though I couldn't be sure if it was real or not real. Not at first. I saw a shadowy figure, who I came to realize was me, or rather, the darkness within me. It accused me of tricking my ninja to join the team, of placing my own selfish needs above their safety, of caring more for their devotion to me than for the success of our missions. We battled then, this dark thing in me. Preying on my doubts and fears, it grew to an enormous size. It tore the ship to pieces in an effort to get at me. There was nothing I could do to stop it, and for a moment I succumbed to panic. But then I remembered Misako, her smile, her wisdom, and how she brightens my world each day. And though I knew she was with her son now, they were both still trapped on this island. They needed me, and worse, the world needed me. I turned to my tea. It is not merely for thirst quenching, for it calms my spirit and strengthens my heart. I found the power to face my fears then, to deny them control of me. And in doing that, I was able to banish the shadows to return back to their boxes inside me. I do not fool myself. I will always carry the doubts the shadow spoke of in my heart. I will always question the wisdom of my actions in some small part of me. But I will never let those questions and doubt consume me. I do not have that luxury. Too many people rely on me, and I must be strong for them. It doesn't matter. I must resist for the sake of my spirit and those who depend on me. Day 23. I have just discovered the evil behind this entire ordeal, and moments after that battle, Cole found me. I have much to write as I sail up river toward my ultimate destiny. Cole told me of the state of my ninja and their enemies. The ninja pursue a band of pirates toward the Temple of Light, and I now know who commands those pirates. Klaus, the sorcerer and former right-hand man to the evil Master Chen. My ninja are headed into terrible danger, but there's no alternative. I've sent Cole to help the others and to do whatever they can to slow the pirate convoy down. They have their part to play, and I have mine. For the little Cole was able to pass on to me, I believe I know of those pirates. Long ago, a crew of cutthroats and thieves sailed the sea in a ship called the Misfortune's Keep. And misfortune they did bring to many a merchant vessel and seaside village. Their commander was a powerful djinn named Nauticon, with the power to grant wishes in his own sinister way. Ninjago's Island natives were no match for him and his crew, and they ruled the seas upon which they sailed. I was engaged in battles on their other side of the world, and so never clashed with Nauticon and his crew. But I had heard of them, unfortunates all, snared by their own wishes into trading their goodness for a little more than a life of crime. Then Captain Soto, the pirate commander of the Destiny's Bounty at that time, fought a sea battle with the Misfortune's Keep. Against all odds, Soto won. He imprisoned Nauticon inside the Teapot of Tyran, and the djinn's pirate crew were scattered to realms untold. Now Klaus has retrieved the pirates from their exile. Thankfully, though, Nauticon himself remains beyond Klaus's reach. I cannot imagine the disaster he would bring. Klaus is using the pirates to find and keep his slave labor in line, and to forward his plan to turn this island and the world completely to darkness. The pirates are desperate men and women. They have known imprisonment in strange realms and have no desire to return to that. As long as they feel there is even a chance of victory, they will fight. Thus far, my ninja have carried the weight of this conflict on their shoulders. But soon, it will be my turn. Day 24. The answer lies in a tea crate. Before we departed for the island, I had my ninja load a large crate on board the Destiny's Bounty. I did not tell them its contents or why it was so important that we bring it with us. Why not? Because if they knew, it might have dulled their fighting edge. A warrior who believes salvation will automatically be at hand if things go against him is a warrior who will not fight his hardest. Much of what I know about being a hero I learned from my father. He too faced impossible odds and had to make an often painful decision. I learned that a disciplined mind and body, working as one, is most formidable weapon. But sometimes one must rely on other means of achieving victory. What lies within that crate once helped my father save our world, a world now entrusted to my care. It is my belief that it can save the world again. For now, its presence here must remain a secret until the time has come to put it to use. I dare not even identify it in this journal in case by some circumstance this book falls into the wrong hands. Your battle was long ago, Father. Now it is my destiny to take up the mantle of being this world's protector. Soon, I will meet my fate at the Temple of Light. I will not let you down.
Next slide. Alright. Book 3, Chapter 5, Road Rage. Kai can't remember how long he'd been wandering through the Billy Badlands desert. Days, weeks, it feels like forever. He's too weak to even use air jitsu to see if he's anywhere close to salvation.
Tired. Thirsty. If I don't get help soon, I'm not gonna make it out of this place. But I have to get out. I have to save my friends. That cloud of sand. Something's coming this way. Unless it's just a mirage.
The good news is it's not a mirage. That's the bad news too.
Here we be, mateys. Sailing the sea, sand like we sail the seas.
Look sharp, ninja, port side. Get ready to reel him in, you swabs.
Hey, back off.
He's not as weak as he looks.
Give us a hand. He's a wildcat.
But boys, let's teach him some manners.
Later, after the pirates tied the weakened Kai to the front of their vehicle.
Probably tell you guys, I failed hood ornament in school.
Har har. In a little while, lad, it won't matter what you can do and what you can't.
I'm glad the guys aren't here to see me like this. It's gonna take me weeks to brush the bugs out of my teeth.
Later that night.
Come on, ropes. I'll do anything if you just untie yourselves. Huh? Wow. Okay, well, maybe not anything. I was desperate, you understand. Cole?
Hey, hothead. Looked like you needed a hand, even if it is a ghostly one.
So... thirsty.
Make it a quick drink. We have places to be, but first we need a ride.
What should we do with that ninja? Put him in the mines with those fish-catching swabs we nabbed from the seas?
Nah, no need. As sure as the moon draws the tide, the last convoy is carrying the final shipment across the desert right now.
In 2 shakes of a mermaid's tail, we'll have so much dark matter piled up around the Temple of Light that this whole world will be blacker than my heart. Har!
What, in the deep blue sea?
Boo!
Ghosts.
Don't tell me you rough, tough pirates are scared of ghosts. Especially when you ought to be scared of me. Don't run away, boys. It's my turn to take you for a ride.
Oh, a good cut of pirate steel will go right through you? Creepy, isn't it? You better drop that before you hurt somebody, or do you want to see what will happen when I get a hold of you?
Punch! Kick!
Oh.
Got them all wrapped up. Now we just have to get them to talk.
Arr, we'll never talk to the likes of you. You can tar and feather us, but we'll never.
Hi, I'm Cole. I'm a ghost, and I like to break things. I like it a lot.
I'll tell you anything. What do you want to know?
It only takes a few minutes for the pirates to confess.
I can't believe what Klaus is planning. We have to find the others and... Kai, are you okay?
I feel weird, angry, hopeless.
Kai, listen to me. The dark matter on this island. You can't let it affect you. We need you. Nia needs you.
Nia. Right. Gotta concentrate on my sister, my friend. Sorry about that. I'm better now.
Good. We may not have much time. If you're feeling the effects of the dark matter, that means the convoy is getting close. We have to stop it.
What just happened?
Oh, that. Machines love me. Now, let's go catch some pirates.
Hey, Cole, is it just me or does this place look really weird?
The dark matter must be affecting the land itself. That stuff is bad enough in the ground. Dig it out and... Wait, what? Hold on. Yeah. Dig it out and start carrying it around, and it's nightmare time. And the pirates have a whole convoy of the stuff. Keep your eyes open for anything.
Like that?
Oh, me and my big mouth.
Relax. It's only sand. Just drive through it. I'll add a little heat to help.
Teamwork rules.
Things are getting worse. Look around. The entire landscape is shifting.
We need to find the pirates and stop them. Fast.
What we need is a good view of the area. Be right back. Time for me to air jitsu. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. Like, at all.
Is it a goal? Is it a no-do?
Who cares what it is? Fire!
Boom!
Good thing I like dodgeball.
Fuck! Ninja are heading our way.
We can't let anything slow us down. Fire!
Boom!
Yikes. That was close.
Kaboom! Ka-kaboom.
My turn.
You must be tired from all that driving. Take a seat. Oh, take a rest.
Ah! We've got them on the ropes. We might actually... Uh-oh. That big shadow's not good. Is it too much to hope that it belongs to a giant teddy bear?
Not even close. I am destruction personified, and you ninja and all your kind.
Klaus? But how? You were banished to the cursed realm.
Ask Wu. If you ever see him again, my victory is certain. But you ninja can be so irritatingly persistent. So before I take over the world, I will take the time to grind you beneath my heel.
Sorry, Klaus, old buddy. Can't let you do that. I doubt you washed your feet lately.
Hey there, Cole. Long time no see.
Reinforcements to the
Postman
rescue.
to the rescue.
Shall we, Zane?
We shall indeed.
True ninja are an annoyance. 4 are an obstacle. But 6 are an infestation! Miserable seagoing fools! What are you waiting for? Aim low and fire!
Captain.
Boom! Boom! Boom!
Always rains cannonballs when you want to have a picnic. Ever notice that?
Listen up, Ninja. Kai, you need to stop Klaus. Everyone else, make sure to stop that convoy.
Long time, Klaus. I thought Garmadon got rid of you in the Corridor of Elders.
I am not so easily disposed of, ninja.
Yeah, kind of like really slimy garbage that sticks to... Hey! Can't you take a joke?
You picked the strangest times to practice your humor.
What do you mean practice? I'm already good at it.
You have rotten taste in friends, lady.
They're not my friends. We just fight together.
Then why not side with
Then
us?
why not side with us and have some real friends? People who would accept you as you are.
Really? You mean you ninja would trust me? Then shake on it.
Wish I could. But it's hard to be friends with someone who is holding a sword behind their back.
We've almost got them, Ninja. Press forward.
I am done wasting time. Time to finish these ninja once and for all. Hope you don't mind sand in your shoes and everywhere else.
Uh-oh! That's not good!
A giant sandstorm. We're losing the pirates.
If we are not careful, we too will be lost.
Cole?
I am the master of Earth. I can save us. I will do this.
Hang on, buddy. You're not alone. We'll protect you from the storm while you take control.
We survived.
At least we're safe.
Only barely.
For now, but that sandstorm slowed us down, just as Klaus intended. He and the pirates and the dark matter have gotten away.
And if Klaus reaches the Temple of Light first, we can kiss the world goodbye.
Is that what Wu taught you? No, ninja never quit.
Misako's right. Master Wu said he had a plan, and he's never let us down before. So let's dig up our vehicles and go back him up. Win or lose, we'll be there as a team. But for now, saving Ninjago is all up to Wu.
Wu's Journals, number 5. Day 25. Night. Of my ninja, only Kai remains unaccounted for. While I am sure Cole will find him, it is not the first time Kai has been the final team member to make himself known. I knew from the start, of course, that I would recruit Kai to join the team. His father, the elemental master of fire, was an old companion of mine. Kai turned out to be the last member I added to the team, as well as the last to discover his true potential. I waited some time to approach him, hoping he would grow in the meantime and become less a prisoner of his emotions. As enormously skilled as he is, Kai has always been quick to anger. While he is able to plan and weigh the risk in an undertaking, he has rarely shown the patience to do so. That said, his heroism is second to none. There is nothing he will not risk for his sister Nia, or for the team. The fire he wields in battle is matched only by the fire inside him, the internal fire that inspires Kai to fight for justice and peace. Has he changed over the time he has been adventuring with Cole and the others? Yes. Where once he was extremely overprotective of Nia, he has grown to value and respect her as a teammate and an equal. Where once he quarreled with the other ninja over everything, he has shown an ability to step into leadership role when necessary. Just as fire can both warm and burn, Kai is a mix of good qualities and bad. He can be stubborn and willful, it's true, but he also possessed a great capacity for loyalty and devotion. He might not be the easiest person with whom to go into battle, but one could not ask for a ninja more dedicated to the team and the mission. Day 26. It has been said that all of us walk in the paths of our fathers. As I advance in years, I have come to see the truth in those words. For when I stand upon Dark Island, I will be following a path traveled by my own father so very long ago. Like him, I will face my ultimate battle here, for the sake of all who live in this world. My father was the first Ninjutsu master. He created the Ninjago world and all things upon it. He intended it to be a place of peace and plenty for all. But, as it seems to be the way of things, darkness intruded upon the world in the form of the dreaded Overlord. The Overlord challenged my father for dominion over the world. They battled for a time span longer than the human imagination can conceive, with neither one ever finding victory or meeting true defeat. Finally, the Overlord created an unstoppable army of stone warriors to serve him. It seemed my father faced certain destruction. This desperate situation called for equally desperate action. My father split the land in two, creating the Ninjago Island upon which so many live, and this, the other half, Dark Island. In doing so, he seemingly destroyed the Overlord, though that turned out not to be the case. More important, he created a balance between light and dark, which has remained to this day. Everything I see and hear on this island screams that this balance is in danger of being destroyed. If that happens, all my father achieved will have been in vain. His creation, meaning the entire world, will be plunged into darkness, and everyone who lives on this planet will face a terrible fate. It falls upon me, his remaining son, to stop this from happening. I can only hope I have my father's wisdom, his courage, and his strength when the time comes. The first Ninjutsu master kindled a light that has burned for thousands of years. I have refused to allow that light to be extinguished. Day 27. Klaus. Who would have imagined the sinister force behind the scenes on this island would have been Master Chen's former right-hand man? I suppose there is something to be said for the power of the man's ambition. The story of Klaus begins long ago. Along with my brother Garmadon, Klaus trained under Master Chen. Chen pitted the two students against each other, having them fight to be granted lordship, a title that I suspect was far more important to Klaus. But only one could receive that honor. Chen and Garmadon fought, and my brother won. By cheating, of course. Garmadon earned the prize, as well as Klaus's lifelong hatred. But Klaus did not leave Chen. He bided his time, and when Garmadon switched to the side of good during the Serpentine Wars, Klaus stepped into his place. His reward was being exiled to his distant island. From there, he and Chen built their criminal empire. During this reign, Klaus cloaked the island with magic, and visits were by invitation only. Klaus was always behind Chen, even through the Tournament of Elements. After those trials, Klaus was exiled once again, this time to the Cursed Realm. He somehow managed to escape, proof that justice is not always present in the world. What makes Klaus so formidable of a foe? His magical prowess is part of it, of course, but he is a master of the dark arts. But even greater concern is his temperament. Klaus is a planner and is well versed in keeping his emotions in check. It is difficult to provoke him into a rage, and he rarely makes mistakes. Instead of exploding in anger, he nurses his fury like a man in darkness would nurse a candle flame until it grew into a bonfire. He can be cold and calculating, waiting months or even years to get his revenge on an enemy. And he did not come to the Dark Island on a whim. He came with a purpose. Klaus has been building up anger inside for decades, all because he never got the title of Lord. By now, he believes it is due to him, that it is his time, the time for him to become the new Dark Lord of a new dark world. And he will do whatever he must to achieve this. Perhaps those are the most important words I have written in this journal. Whatever he must. We all must be prepared to risk everything, take any chance, even cross lines we ourselves have drawn in order to stop him. Nothing less than a complete effort will bring Klaus to defeat. He's making his stand here, seizing his last chance at power over this world, and only total defeat will end his threat. It may be that my brother had been right so long ago. One must do whatever it takes to stop Klaus. Day 28. The river of darkness grows shallow, and the Genkikai jungle begins to thin. The desert known as the Billy Badlands are to my east. To the south, I can see the mountains that house the Temple of Light. Soon I will reach the river's end, and my chance to complete my destiny. The time is near. If they haven't already, my ninja will soon reach the Temple of Light. When that happens, they will battle furiously to save it. Then it will be my turn to play my destined role in this war. It has been a very long road that has brought my team and me to this place. In the beginning, I knew that challenges were coming that I could not face alone, and so I recruited the ninja to aid me. Together we have defeated Samukai and the Skeleton Legions. We prevented Pythor and the Serpentine tribes from letting the Great Devourer consume the world. We overcame the Stone Army and defeated the Overlord twice, although Ninjago City suffered much in the process. But our trials continue. Master Chen attempted to ensnare the ninja in his web of deceit, all part of a plot to launch a new Serpentine war. The spirit form of my former student Moro returned from the Cursed Realm, leading ghost warriors, but they too were banished in the end. So many battles, so many victories, but my brother once said, "We can win 1,000 times, yet all it takes is one defeat for everything to come undone." He was right. I can feel the world trembling beneath my feet. It rebels against the darkness that is being forced upon it. Nature is not some uncomprehending collection of plants and rocks and dirt. It can sense and react to the attacks. Even if we stop Klaus here and now, I fear there may be a price to pay in the future for what he has tried to do. This assault on the light will leave scars that may not easily heal. But the time for talking is over. My ninja need me. I do this in your name, Father, and for the sake of the present and future of this world. If the fates are willing and I succeed, I will write in this journal again. If not, then nothing will matter anymore. It comes down to this. A final battle at the Temple of Light. I pray I can fight back the darkness and fulfill my destiny.
Book 3, Chapter 6, The Final Battle. Master Wu has been fighting evil for centuries. Sometimes he can feel every day of it. Wu knows his ninja are risking their lives here, on the most dangerous island in the world, to help him. But the ninja are already too late. The pirate convoy reached the mountain with the last of the dark matter, and Klaus is a dangerous foe, who prepared well for the coming moment. Which is why Klaus has now won. Klaus smiles, feeling the sheer evil radiating from the bricks below his feet, knowing that he has made this happen. And all around him dark energy consumes the Temple of Light, twisting and corrupting the only light on Dark Island, that which keeps the balance intact. With this act, he has destroyed the Ninjago world. In only a few minutes, the world as we know it will cease to exist. The only thing that could stop him is Master Wu and his ninja. But Klaus has a plan for them too. He conjures an army of shadows to protect him from any interference. Storms rage around the world as Ninjago Island and the Dark Island begin to merge, and the darkness spreads all over the world. Tidal waves rock the coast as two enormous land masses begin to crash together. Earthquakes grip the lands. People in Ninjago City don't realize there is nowhere to run. Hurricanes spring up at sea, while tornadoes appear inland. Sunlight is swallowed by darkness, and the ninja are helpless to stop the nightmare come to life.
We have to hurry.
We're too late.
Oh, can't you stop the earthquakes?
I tried, but I can't. It's as if all the elements have gone crazy.
I feel it too. The world's in chaos.
Where is Wu?
Maybe we should, all turn back. If the world's going to end, I'd rather be on a beach somewhere.
I'd rather spend my last breath fighting evil.
Everyone, hold on! To what?
Everyone who can air jitsu, grab someone who can't. Woo, I'm afraid you're too late. It's over.
There is always time for tea. Help me unload this crate.
What for? So we can have a hot drink while we watch the world end?
Because, my ninja, there is still hope. The war is not over. Not quite yet. I need you to buy me a few moments. Can you break through the shadow army, my ninja?
Sure, why not? Might as well go out with a bang.
You don't even have to ask.
You're outnumbered. Surrender and we'll make this quick.
Repel the borders, you swabs. Drive them into the sea.
Outnumbered, maybe, but never outfought. Ninja don't quit. Got that?
Those shadows can't stand up to my power, but there's so many of them.
Enough! Can't you see you've already lost? Why do you keep fighting? If you don't... No, you'll never understand.
Excuse me, you have something on your chin. My fist!
I better get paid for this. In fact, there better be a big bonus in it after.
What do you possibly have in here? What could possibly... Oh! Don't you just love surprises? The golden mech! But I thought that was destroyed. My father built things to last. Now it's time to end this. You forgot to include a door in your wall, Klaus, so I am making my own.
No! I will destroy you, Wu, in 100 ways. But first...
Hey, the shadows are returning to Klaus.
I will show you once and for all that dark is stronger than light. You are tired and weak, old man, like the light you champion. This will be your final battle. Cling!
I will fall in time, Klaus, as every warrior must. But it will not be at your hands.
We have to do something to help him.
No, Cole. This is Wu's fight. This is what he was speaking of on the boat, about facing his destiny, just like his father before him.
Don't you understand? This world is mine. It will be made in my image.
There is still time to stop this madness, Klaus.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Then I must show you the error of your ways. And, of course, beat you in battle.
No!
Now take to the skies and watch, as I remedy your mistakes. This has gone on too long. It is time to end it.
The light of a small sun pours from Master Wu's sword, and the darkness cannot stand before it. The shadows, the fear, the corruption vanish like a nightmare in the dawn.
No! 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 You've ruined everything! Wait. What's that vortex?
Take my hand, Klaus. You do not have to be condemned. Everyone deserves a second chance.
No. I'd rather vanish forever than be saved by you.
Then go in peace, Klaus. It is done. My destiny fulfilled.
The Temple of Light is restored, and across the world the light returns, and the two islands drift apart once more. Balance has been restored. Slowly but surely, everything in the world rights itself. The pirates are captured.
We've lost Clancy. I think we'd best be sailing away.
How about a cruise to jail?
And Klaus is banished to the place where he cannot harm the Ninjago world again.
The underworld? No!
Across the bay, the fishermen see the ocean calm and feel the winds recede. For the first time in weeks, they feel the sun on their skin. And though many don't know the full extent of what happened, they know that, at last, all is right with their world. For the light has done more than return. The light has been renewed.
I don't understand. I thought the golden mech was destroyed during the battle with the Overlord.
There is no great mystery. After we defeated the Overlord, the mech was in fragments. But I gathered them secretly and brought them to Cyrus Borg, who repaired it. The golden mech was built by my father to battle the Overlord. I knew that if the balance someday would shift again, this weapon would be our only hope.
And you were right. Your meditations led you to suspect the balance between light and dark was about to shift, didn't they?
Yes. Suddenly I knew what I had to do to save you, and the world. Now, we have much to do. We can salvage parts from Klaus's ship to make the Destiny's Bounty fly again, and...
No.
No? What do you mean?
I mean, we just saved my mom and the world, and we're going to take 5 whole minutes to celebrate it.
Maybe even 6.
Let's get crazy. 7.
I was not aware time limits were normally imposed on the expression of happy emotions.
Can we just go to jail, please? This is making an old sea dog sick.
Well, you chose them, Wu.
That I did, Misako. That I did. And it was the best choice I ever made.
The end. And that was the legend of the Ninjago.
Wu's journal number 6, day 32.
Oh, wait,
it is rare to. There's more. Yeah, there's more. Wu continues to write in his journal. It is rare to. He said if he'd live, he'd continue to write. So you get more writing. It is rare to find myself at a loss for words. The end. I'm kidding. But the events of the last few hours have been so momentous, I hardly know how to relate them. I will begin by saying victory is ours, for if it were not, I would not be here to write in this journal. Klaus has been defeated, his shadow army destroyed, and his efforts to convert the Temple of Light to darkness foiled. Right now, Misako, Ronin, and the ninja are celebrating. We have won a great battle, saved the world, and so they deserve some time to revel in the accomplishment. But I wonder if they know just what we have managed to achieve, or why it is so important. We are all a mixture of light and dark. That is the nature of humanity. Indeed, the nature of the universe itself. My father attempted to create a world of pure light, but it was not possible. Life requires balance. In the end, my father fought to preserve that balance rather than allow the darkness to take over the world. That is the same thing my ninja and I did this day on Dark Island. No matter how we try, we will never eliminate darkness completely, and perhaps we should not. Fighting for what is right keeps us strong, and challenges force us to look at ourselves and see ways we can improve. If there were no darkness in this world, we would grow soft and lose our grasp on what matters most to us. For can one truly value something they need, never strive to keep? I know it sounds strange coming from me, or coming from one who has fought evil for as long as I have. The idea that there is a place in the universe for dark must seem to go against common sense. But it is a lesson that my father both learned and passed on to me. There must be a balance between light and dark, and it must be preserved at any cost. Misako is at my side now, telling me I must join the celebration. As always, she is right. I shall write more later, perhaps after I've had a few days' rest to recover. Day 39. I am home again. With the danger past, the ninja and I have returned to Ninjago Island and our former lives. It feels good to be back on the tea farm with Misako, performing the numerous chores that fill our days. Our lives are so often packed with danger, action, and intrigue that the mundane tasks that go into running the farm and the shop can feel like a vacation. Even as I sweep, I look up at the bright sky and smile. Ninja saw and experienced terrible things on Dark Island, no less than I. Yet here they are, training, laughing, embracing their lives and their friendships once more. The young have an inner strength and ability to move beyond their memories that many older people do not. I have seen my ninja fight incredible battles against monstrous foes and confront creatures that would leave most people cowering under their beds. And when the struggle is over, they take what lessons they can from it and leave the rest behind. That is part of what makes them heroes. Lloyd, Jay, Cole, Kai, Zane, and Nia have faced the worst this world and other realms could throw at them. When the odds were against them and the prospects of victory dim, they have found a way to win. And they have done it, not for their own glory, but for the sake of the realm. I could not be prouder of them all. I wish I could say that the struggle on Dark Island is the end, and they will never have to face danger again. But I could not do so and still call myself wise. Already I can sense something brewing, just at the edges of my consciousness, but I know not what. Only time will tell. Day 40, night. I have woken in the middle of the night, covered in sweat and trembling with fear. I have had a dream, no, a nightmare. But I fear it was more than that. I fear it was a vision of things yet to come, of the future itself. I saw Dr. Saunders, the curator of the Ninjago Museum of History, alone at night, walking amongst a hall of villains, mannequins of the ninja's greatest foes. But there was something more to them. It was as if there was a life in their eyes. And Master Yang was there in the shadows. I saw Kai and Nia's parents, each an elemental master of fire and water, who fought alongside Garmadon and me during the Serpentine Wars. Only the vision was not of them then, but of them now in a terrible pit of flame and smoke, forging something terrible. And I saw the twins I thought lost to time. A dream of things to come. I suspect one battle is ended, only to make way for another. I must prepare. The end.
Woo! Did
Congratulations, everybody. That is the Dark Island Trilogy.
It is now probably 90 degrees in my bedroom. I'm eternal.
So,
closure.
How's everyone doing? Haven't heard your regular voices in a while. We all good?
I'm doing good.
There we
Doing good?
Yeah.
Hungry? Did we enjoy the story?
That was fun. That was fun.
I want pizza.
Want more pizza? Yeah, I want some pizza too after that. Gotta have some celebration, right?
Yeah.
5 whole minutes to celebrate.
I'm gonna have some cake now.
Suddenly, I guess I see why they are reluctant to bring Klaus back. It's because they already did this with him.
They sent him to the underworld.
The depths of the underworld with you.
I mean, they did bring him back in Way of the Departed.
Okay, fair.
What's that? Way of the not canon?
Fanfic of the
Way of
Departed.
the maybe canon.
Way of the not canon by author's choice.
Are we gonna read that next?
Yeah, let's do that next. We're gonna.
Wait, you hadn't
read
thought
Way
about
of the
that?
Departed.
I wish I hadn't said anything.
That once it's finished, we're gonna read it and we're gonna discuss it. Which, speaking of discussing this, don't worry, we're just not gonna read it and not discuss it, but that will come at a later date. Like Master Wu, we must take a few days to kind of like settle down and let this all soak in. But we will have a discussion podcast about the Dark Island Trilogy. There's definitely a lot that we can say about it, about the characters and whatnot. So definitely stay tuned for that. Hope you all had a lot of fun listening to
All I'll
Hopefully
say
I'll
before we leave is, Leo, your Ronin voice was just legendary.
Dude, I
Ronan
was
top
lost half the time. I messaged him. I'm like, bro, I feel bad.
Tough guy, like clear speaking. Leo. I want to hear that voice.
And the way it sounds is good, like the pitch itself, but like with some coaching, you could sound like him. You could definitely sound like him.
I need look, when I catch up to the show, I'll be able to do it better, promise.
And huge
sorry,
applause
bro.
to Jackson. Thank you for being
Thank
here.
you for joining us.
Amazing.
Thank you for
play.
having
Oh
me.
my gosh.
It was a huge honor for me to even join this. I was so happy that you even reached out to me, to be honest.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You were probably the best of all of us. So.
Remember, I have been practicing this voice for 3 years, so I'd hope that it's good.
LJS sound effects was the best voice out of all of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna
agree
remember
with that
this, Haley.
Mhm.
I'm gonna remember this. LJ will remember.
Well, did you voice the ninja, LJ? I said the best of the ninja, dude. Come on. Your Klaus was like spot on. Like there are times where I'm like, this is literally
I'm
Klaus.
gonna remember this.
Like, easily the freaking like, oh my gosh.
LJ will
Like I
remember.
said, there are moments where I'm like, this is Scott McNeil right here. Like, so,
Dang it! I
this
was going
great.
for Dale Wilson. Fudge!
I'd rather go to the underworld.
Oh boy, it's so crazy to realize that. Oh no.
Well, I think that'll be it for now. We'll return for further discussion. We may even have a special guest on that to let you know about that at a later date. But until then, I have been your Sensei Wolf.
I'm LJ.
I'm Messa.
I'm Sakota.
I'm Envy.
I'm not. I'm not
Keeney.
He was here.
but I am Starbreaker.
And I'm Leo.
And Jackson, we appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. If you want more of fun Jackson energy and power, you can check out Marvellous Cast, which is another Ninjago podcast that is equally as wonderful. Go check them out over there. But until then, NINJAGOcast is done for the day. We just delivered an amazing story, and we cannot wait to discuss it with you all later. Hope you all have a very